What are entitlements? All right, so what are entitlements? The federal government creates mandatory layouts to a large portion of its citizens. These are entitlements. So it says here mandatory layouts. Entitlements are generally Social Security, Medicare, health benefits, things like that, even the common welfare. And these are entitlements that are provided for a large portion of its citizens for a purpose. Okay, so if you go ahead and you remove rent control from elderly people, well, there's high probability that they're not going to afford rent because they're too old to work. We have other laws that say, hey, listen, you may retire at the age of 65. um, but there's still obligations in society that they have to fulfill: rent, food, okay, things like that. And these entitlements, if they're ever stripped from the masses, it'll cause a disrupt. Okay, citizens will probably rise up and say, "Hey, look, listen, we paid our taxes, we've contributed so much to these funds, and then to have them stripped from us, it's kind of not moral, it's unfair, it's unjust." Okay, so this is what entitlements are. The federal government creates mandatory layouts to a large proportion of its citizens. And once again, those elites, those governing officials, have proposed, approved, and enforced these entitlements because it provides a less chaotic society. So there are reasons why these entitlements are in play, are in place, right? You can have a newly elected president come in and say, "Hey, we're going to cut the funds off of this." Okay, let's say veterinarian funds, right? No, when there was an agreement to these veterans stated that they will serve our country, right? And they're entitled to so and so and so benefits. We cannot just remove the benefits, their benefits. We can't, all right? These are entitlements.